take exit 82.
Alright, welcome back to my MR2 Spider autocross build series. Today we're at Richmond International Raceway at a test and tune event. And today the thing that we are testing and tuning are my Koni yellow shocks. Koni yellows have adjustable damping, so that is essentially a valve that restricts the flow of oil between the upper and lower half of the shock. A looser setting will get you more grip over bumps and surface imperfections. A stiffer setting will get you more grip when the lateral acceleration of the car is changing, such as in back-to-back turns like a slalom. The car will be more flat, which means you're evenly distributing the weight of the car across all the tires, giving them an equal workload essentially. By contrast, if they have an unequal workload, then each tire has its own grip limit, and if you give too much work for one tire to do, then that tire will lose grip, and then all the tires will essentially start losing grip as well. Before I start messing with the shocks too much, I'm going to run full soft and get used to the car, get used to this layout. This layout's actually super tight and would benefit from a pretty stiff shock setting because of all the left and right adjustments. Like this, where I turn from left to right, benefits a lot from stiff settings. And then this S section here, this is another section where you'd benefit a lot from stiff suspension. But then you can see on this course, it's very bumpy right here. This is somewhere where it's nice to have the softer suspension. So the idea is to sort of just do the course a bit, get used to it the way it is now, and then start changing it in the following runs.
I'm hitting every single cone.
Ryan with the KSWAP MR2 that we'll meet later in the video told me after this that I hit 7 cones on that run. I really need to tighten up my driving if I want to be able to tune my car. I think I'm going to add a full turn of stiffness. I'm a quarter off of full soft right now, so we'll see if that helps with some of the weight transfer. There's a lot of hard left and rights on this course. was the first session. There are 3 sessions, and I'm working the last one, so there's one more, which is starting right about now. Third to last run, I got a 52.0. Then I got a 51.9. And then I had a really good run at the end. I got a 51.3, so that's the best I've done so far today. I started out with all my shocks at quarter turn from soft, and now the fronts are half a turn from soft, and the rears are 270 degrees from full soft. And that seems to feel pretty good. I had them both on 270 degrees, but I was understeering more in the front, so I softened that up a little bit, and it seemed to have let a little more grip out. I don't know, I was kind of planning on like really messing with my shocks, but I feel like the soft setting really works really well with the sway bar. The sway bar makes the front really stiff just on its own, so maybe I could even try just upping the rear more. I didn't really try upping the rear more. Sort of the point of having a big stiff sway bar is so the car is flat and you can leave the rear loose, so I don't want to stiffen it too much, but I know that right now, because the spring rate on the sway bar is making the front really stiff, then now the rear is like way softer than the front. So right now I'm always getting understeer instead of oversteer, which is fine. Well, not always. Almost always getting understeer instead of oversteer. So that's where a rear sway bar and higher spring rate would help, but I can't do that in my class, so I won't. Yet, until I decide to go into the next class, but it's a lot of money, so not yet. Alright, let's get back out there.
You don't mind if I record your run, do you? Yeah, there's a lot of really tricky parts. I probably saved 6 seconds since my first run.
Yeah.
I was very confused the first time. I was like, whoa.
Knocked off 2. I was confused my first time because they changed it since I walked it.
Yeah.
So I was working the first heat.
Yeah, I did a 50 my first run after they changed the thing because I didn't even know what was going on over there, and then just now I did a 47.6.
I did a 49.4 for my second run, so
yeah,
I got some seconds to find.
Yeah. Like I said, my first one was like a 56. So.
What's your name, man?
Eric.
Eric, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you, dude.
You too.
I wanted a yellow. Really wanted a yellow. I looked for months and months, and I finally found a good one, and got there. It sold 2 hours before I got there.
Oh, I was just waiting for something really, really cheap.
Yeah, this was a low water flood salvage vehicle.
Oh.
So it's about $3,000 cheaper than anything else comparable.
Yeah, yeah.
But the flood was in 2002, so it's like, you know, if there's no problems by now, it's probably okay.
Yeah. Plus, if you're gonna do, you know, swap anyway.
Well, the plan was to swap it. It just happened sooner than I thought when I threw a rod and threw the engine block.
Yeah, that will do it.
I lost 2 quarts my first 1,000 miles with the car.
Oh my god. That's a lot.
Yep. That was a hard left sweeper and bang, 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 bang.
Oh, it's always the sweepers with the ZZ motors.
Yeah. Turn to the left. Trying to figure this section out.
Yeah. This corner's really hard. Woo! Holy sh! Oh my god.
Definitely has a little bit more low end than the 1ZZ.
Oh my god, yeah.
If you want to give it a spin, you're welcome to give it a spin.
I would love to.
Sure.
It's so different than my car. It's like so flat.
I got a 1-inch front sway bar.
Yeah.
I did coilovers, so I got 4K, 6K springs.
Okay, yeah, I still have stock springs
Yeah, yeah.
for street class.
You get a lot of body roll.
Yeah.
You can do the front sway.
I do have a 1-inch sway,
Okay.
and it made a huge difference, but compared to this, it's still, like, not even close.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the power is
The power is.
massively different.
I got a 74mm throttle body, so you're talking about really having to moderate yourself.
Yeah.
So I got the skunk tube, a manifold,
Okay.
74mm throttle body. That made a big difference in power. The long tube headers, and then with the 6-speed with the limit slip differential, that really helps to get it all down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then from the Civic SI, so it's got a 4:7:1 final drive ratio.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's...
8500 in second gear, I can only do 57.
Wow.
So that's,
And then they're BC coils.
yep.
Nice.
I felt fairly neutral. I didn't feel much oversteer or understeer in that one.
No.
It felt pretty good. I just softened up the front by 4 notches because I felt a little bit of push, but
Yeah.
it felt good.
This is awesome.
Yeah, dirty because I live on a dirt road, so it's
Yeah, I get that. I gotta drive. Thank you.
yeah, right.
appreciate this.
Sure thing, man.
Oh wow, the clutch feels so different.
A little more gas when you go, yep.
Wow, you really need it.
It's a trigger. I've been teaching my 15-year-old how to drive it, and he has no problems with my wife's Mini, but he is struggling.
Yeah, this is a lot trickier than my car. But then it is a stock Corolla, essentially, so.
All right. I'll take it down the road, go ahead.
I don't know if you swapped like a whole pedal assembly or...
No, but it is an aftermarket throttle body, so it's got a stiffer spring on it, because it is a 74 millimeter. So trying to control throttle, like right off of idle, it just starts letting air in so fast.
Give it gas. Give it gas. Wow.
Yeah, third's a little tough to get into sometimes. But yeah, and you never even got over like 6.
No. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
The tachometer is lying to me. What's the actual red line?
8,500.
Okay. All right.
It'll go to 8 and stop. Like you can peg it at 8.
Yeah, just not at 4th, because we'll be going 100.
Yeah.
Are the brakes stock?
The braking system is stock. I've got slightly upgraded pads and rotors.
I missed it.
Yeah, third takes some practice. Once you get used to it, it's not hard to get in, but
Wow, that is very exhilarating.
it's a different experience, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Alright. Nothing my 15-year-old hasn't done. It's just a car. That's how I end up not feeling bad when I do things to it. It's just a car.
Is that not... Oh,
Yep.
that was the situation you were talking
That's
about.
the little vacuum leak thing, yep. You don't have to downshift to pass somebody.
No.
There's enough torque, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas with the 1ZZ, I mean, if you want to pass someone, you got to drop a gear or 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes twice.
Yeah. If you're ever out at a practice day and you want to drive it, man,
I would love to.
I enjoy autocross so much. I'm not sure I want to do a high speed and deal with the roll bar and all that.